What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Lynn here with another Between Gamers podcast. This is episode 54. We need Miss K. She the sound person.
Mm-hmm.
Should have had some sounds right there. Everybody busy. But so we have a small cast today, which is okay. But so yeah, we have a couple of topics that we're gonna discuss today with you all. Um and then yeah, that's about it. So this podcast probably wouldn't be that long today. So we're gonna start out by having everyone introduce themselves, of course, as usual. And we will start with my left, possibly your right, with Dirty. What's up, Dirty?
Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty, and we back with another podcast. Let's go.
And next we have Dre, Mr. UHC 91.
Hey everybody, it's what's up, Lynn? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dre, aka UHC one here, ready to get this podcast started. It's gonna be lit, y'all.
Lord have mercy.
You know how to do it just one time, you know.
Okay, everybody say hi to Zach. Zach is currently watching.
What up?
All
What
right.
up, brother?
So we've got a couple topics that we're going to discuss today. And the first one that I would like to talk about, and I guess it doesn't matter whether you played it or not. I'm sure there's been a lot of controversy irregardless. And that is Mafia 3. I played some. I know, Dirty, you played it. So I would like to get you guys' opinion on it. I know it's a very controversial game. And yeah, I mean, it is true to the era in which it's you know, it's
which
set.
is what
So,
I was surprised about. I was very surprised that they actually touched on those subjects.
mhm.
I was like, oh, okay. You walking down the street, then you hear the N word. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you got the KKK up in it. I'm like, okay, this is different. But I mean, hey, was it most people? They're flipping their lids, talking about, oh my God, why are they putting that in the game? I mean, it's history. It happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of history that most of the time people don't like to talk about. So there you
Okay.
go. You know.
Dirty.
I like the game. I wasn't shocked about what I seen when I played the game. N-word. It didn't phase me because that's what they did back in that time period.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why most people are, so upset about it or whatever. I mean, I try to
Mm-hmm.
try games to be as realistic as possible. Well, then
Mhm.
they do the era. That's how it was, being realistic. That's how it was back in the
Mm-hmm.
in the '60s, and I mean it's still like that today.
No,
You know,
yeah, right.
you
No
don't
progression.
right, but you don't get that. Someone calling you. You just walking down the street and somebody calling you the N word.
It
But I
depends
mean,
on where you at.
right. But it
Mm-hmm.
happened then, so I don't see what's the controversy about it. That's what happened. You want the realistic game possible. They gave it to you, so play it.
You know, one thing that I've seen that was constant throughout streams of people playing this game is the um, the ignorance in the comment section. It was horrible. You cannot watch that game and read the comments because people are just horrible, horrible, nasty people. I've seen all kinds of comments in the comment section of Mafia 3 of those of people that have been playing them, and it was just horrendous to see the types of comments that people would make. You know, people love to throw the N word out there. You know, they love to throw out stereotypes. You know, people have such a hard time with the fact that the main protagonist is African American, and they have an issue with him actually killing folk. Um, you know, I played the game. I like the game. Yeah, you know, it tends to make you upset while you're playing it, but I'm assuming, you know, them going for the real feel of that era of what was going on. They even put a disclaimer at the beginning of the game, letting you know, hey, there will be some really crazy, just language and things of that nature going on in the game. People knew what to expect in the beginning. So if this is not something that they're interested in, then don't watch it. Don't play it. And I've seen some streams to where I would see same people from previous streams coming into these other folks' streams, basically trolling. That's basically what they were doing. They was basically trolling, and just to get a rise out of people and make these horrible, nasty comments. And it's a video game, people. It's a video game. Even though, yes, these are things that have happened in the past and continue to happen to this day. Maybe you'll get a dose of what we have to go through. Could be an eye opener for you guys. So, all right.
I mean, it's always gonna be like that, because I mean, we play with different characters. You know what I'm saying? Every blue moon, we may get a different type of character that we play with, either it's a female or some type of other race. But I mean, I didn't hear too much controversy when Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was dealing with the mob and stuff like that, and portraying the mob.
Mm-hmm.
The Battle of Gay Tony, that was another Grand Theft Auto, and nobody, said anything about that. And the guy that she was actually working for, he was gay, and he did and said gay reference in the game. But I mean, it didn't bother me because, it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like a black person is in the game or something, or maybe some type of female. I would get backlash or something like that. I don't know. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's just a game. Just play it. It don't matter to me. No matter what color or what gender. I just want, if the game is good, I'm gonna play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Dre, you want to elaborate at all?
To people finding any which reason just to basically complain. I mean, it's
Well,
like
people
if they don't,
complain
it's
about
like
it.
if they don't see a white, hey, they don't see like a white male, then they're always just gonna be like, hey, why is he this? Why is it a female? Why is it black? It's like, people, there are other ethnicities out there besides
True.
white. Just to let you know, there are black people out there and Hispanic. Yeah, and Middle Eastern too, and Asian.
Mm-hmm.
It's some culture.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. That's all I gotta say.
I'm actually happy that there are more games coming out with African American protagonists in it. I really am. I think it's amazing. To me, that's a step forward. So.
Yeah, it was just like, what was it? I know you guys don't like play Pokemon or nothing like that, but like in the upcoming Pokemon games that are coming out next month, I've seen where like they're featuring so many like characters of color. Like there are so many like like dark skinned people up in it, and you'd be surprised. You'd be like, what?
What's up, Miss K?
Hey, shout out to Miss K. What's up?
Miss K, you could come on up in here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. So that was Mafia 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the second topic is, what are you guys' thoughts on PlayStation VR?
Why? Just why do we need it?
Okay.
Don't need it. Don't want it. Don't like it. Why?
Okay, now why? Why do you not like it?
Because I just don't see the point in VR. It's like, okay, y'all sitting here focusing so much on VR. Worry about just making decent games. Okay, this whole thing of virtual reality, to me, it's like, look, they're trying to push it so hard, and it's like the world's not ready for that right now, in my opinion. We're not ready for virtual reality. I'm like, just I don't know. And plus, like I said, them things don't look comfortable whatsoever.
It don't look comfortable to me either.
No, and plus, like I said, what is it? Me and you, we wear glasses, so how is that going to work for us?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've never really been one for the whole virtual reality thing. I'm just like, yeah, just worry about making good games, in my opinion. Um, Instead of trying to do these gimmicks and stuff, it's just a gimmick to me. That's all it is.
Mhm. Dirty.
Um, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm not going out to buy one. I don't. The price is too steep for me. I mean, $400 for a headset, and yeah, you're going to experiences like nothing like a console game. These like yeah,
Hmm.
I'm saying just thrown together, just to give you an experience of being in like a virtual world. But yeah, I'm not spending $400 or $500 on a
And
headset.
wait a minute, don't you have to get a new console to use it as well?
Well, you can use it with the
Yeah,
older
they didn't
PlayStation.
update.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can.
okay.
You
I
can
didn't
use
know if
it.
you had it to where you could use your current model or not. Mm.
Yeah, you can.
Miss
But
K said that Sony is not going to support it. So what's the point of VR? Zach said Sony do like they did with the Vita, not support it. Call it like it is. And Miss
Hmm.
K said prime example, the Vita.
Hmm.
I mean that's another one too. I mean,
I still like the
Sony,
Vita.
Sony just put stuff out there and they let third party take care of it. It's like they don't do anything with it. Even the PSP. Like when I first got the PSP, I thought it was nice. I'm like, man, this is actually a
Hmm.
nice hand. But after like a year or two, like Sony just abandoned it. It was just like
Oh yeah.
if games come out for it, they come out for it. You know what I'm saying? If movies came out for it, they came out for it. It was, and it's the same way with the PlayStation Move, the
Hmm.
PlayStation Camera. You know what I'm saying? The VR is going to be the same way. Now I'll pick up the VR headset when it drops to like maybe like between 150 and $99. Yeah, I'll pick it up then and pick up a little decent games that maybe came out for it during the time period. But $400 right now, nah,
Hmm.
not the headset, nah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is too much. And not to
It is.
mention if you get the stand, like the little charge stand or whatever, that's another what, $40, $50 right there.
And don't you have to get those little like remote thingies for it though too?
Move. Yeah, and that's part of the bundle though, right? Where you get the headset
Some
and the two move
some like
cameras. They have one with
Plus,
that, and then they have one with that plus the new PlayStation camera. So they got
something
another
like that.
redesigned PlayStation camera. So
And that's was it. Like I said, just
plus with the move, if you buy the $300 one, you don't get anything. You just get the headset. So if you buy the move separate, you get two move sticks for $99.
oh hell no. So basically, from the rumors that we've seen surfaced about the NX going to be running around what $300. So for the price of the NX, I mean for the price of the VR, you can get the NX.
Yeah.
basically
Yeah, no. I
that's
don't
too
think it's
much money.
ever. I don't think it's ever going to dip below, like well below, like 150 or so for that. If
It,
somewhere down the line the price is gonna decrease, but I can't see paying that. Like seriously, not for a virtual reality headset that, in my opinion, looks as if it can cause motion sickness. I can't even watch people when they are streaming playing the VR. Um, when they look around and stuff, the screen is moving along with their head movements. So to me, that's a little bit cumbersome, and I don't like that. Like it just don't look right to me, and it's hard to watch. So when people are
Hmm.
playing games and they're looking around, your screen is moving, and it's too much. I can't do it. I can't do it.
well, I heard
Hmm.
one person say, I think it was on Do You Know? They were saying that the move and the camera was, it's not made for that VR headset. It was something that Sony had to use to get VR. And they was like, you can't turn your head to look behind you because they said that light that's on the visor of the headset has to see it at all times. So you can't even like turn your back to look behind you without it needing calibrated again.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another thing. They said like when they played it, you had to calibrate it. Like it seemed like every 10 minutes you had to calibrate the headset. And then they say you had to calibrate it every time you change the game. So it's like those are maybe little bugs that they can fix with updates or whatever. But
Yeah.
the whole thing where the PlayStation camera has to see that light, just like the light is on the PlayStation 4 controller, which nobody knew when it first came out why this light is on, making the battery just drain. Until I figured it out when I got the camera, it looks for that. It looks for my face, the camera. It sees my face, and now it's showing the PlayStation remote. Like it's looking for that light. If I had it behind my back or don't have it where the camera can see it, it won't log me in. Once I put it out and it sees the that's what that light is for on the controller, and that's how it is on that headset.
Well, that doesn't seem innovative to me because, in my opinion, if you're going to have VR, why would you have the Move cameras? How long has it been since they've come out? Like, you know, you have the Move cameras, like you said, I'm assuming for the light purposes, but then you can't veer too far off to the left or the right, or it has to be within view of the object at all times. Then how do you really get immersed in gameplay? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I think some updates that they can do. I'm pretty sure. But I was kind of surprised when the lady said, she was like, yeah, she was like, and you cannot turn all the way around like
I
to
don't
look
blame you,
behind
Zach.
without the light, without the camera seeing the light on the headset, and you have to recalibrate again. I'm like, eh.
Well, to me, it's a waste of money. I mean, I guess at that point, I don't know. Zach said he's not buying VR, and I don't blame him because I'm not buying it either. I mean, and I don't think there was like a lot of videos out when the VR came out, when it was released. There weren't a lot of videos. You may have seen like a couple of unboxings, but when it comes to like people like Raven and ranting and raving about it, there weren't many
No,
people ranting and raving about VR.
no,
So,
not really.
you know what? I'm just wondering if this is just going to be like another failed experiment. So,
Basically, it is. It's gonna wind up like the Connect. It's just something to get you going and get you to experience it, and then after that, it's gonna be because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a lot of shovelware games for that VR headset.
oh,
And
definitely.
don't think you
Hmm.
don't think you're gonna get AAA or AA titles. You're gonna get them like every blue moon. It's gonna be like the Wii, how the Wii was. You had so much shovelware, but you had to, dig through it to find the hidden gem games that was actually decent.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, next topic. It seems as if there's more rumors surfacing about the NX. Apparently, there's
So
going to be a reveal at some point soon. Um,
hmm
but I'm like this, if Nintendo don't confirm it, then it ain't true. It is not going to happen.
here's me. Here's me. Like was it? They were how I was supposed to reveal at the end of the week, and here was me. I was like,
Mm,
Now they're saying the end of next week, and I'm just like, Okay, we'll see.
I don't know.
Hey,
To
like I said,
me, it don't seem like it's going to happen.
no, I don't.
But
It
I
really
think
don't.
Nintendo just needs to get on the ball, and just come out and,
Say something.
yeah, just say so. If you don't want to show the console itself or whatever it is, I don't know what it is. All I know, the thing play games and it hooks up to your TV.
hmm
All they have to do is just come out and say, guys,
A name.
we got the console. Here is the true name for it, or if you're going to stick with the code name NX, just let us know something. If you just want us to know specs, if you want us just to know what games will be coming out from your camp and maybe possible third party that's actually have the dev kit making games for it, because Nintendo know who's bringing what games out for the console because the developers have the dev kit. So we
Mm.
already know what's coming out already, which is Beyond Good and Evil. So we know that game is coming to the next. So let us know some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready to show the console, and then you could tell us, okay, by in this month or by the end of this month or next month, we will be revealing, having a direct so you guys can see the console, get to know it, specs wise, whatever, because I know a lot of people want to know what the specs are, you know.
Hmm.
So at least Nintendo can just give the people that. Me personally, I don't care what the specs are. I just want to know what games are coming out for it. You got some good games, I'm buying it. I don't care too much about stuff. I'm saying long thing down there with the Super NES, then I'm happy with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's at a price point of around $300, we don't really know like it. We don't know anything. We don't know what to expect from this console at all. But if it's within that price point, do you feel that that would be like reasonably priced,
Yeah,
overpriced, underpriced?
I think that's reasonable for 300. That's not too bad for a
Yeah, I
console.
think
That's
you know,
about yeah, that's about as much as I've ever paid for a Nintendo console.
I think
Well,
300 is good because you know we're moving into 2017. We're not going to have any more consoles that's 199, 250. Basically the starting point now is going to be 300 and up. So I think
Mm-hmm.
299, 300 is pretty decent,
mhm.
especially depending on what it is. We still don't know what it is. All we know, they keep saying you can take it on the go. You can play it on your TV. So show me how this thing actually works, and I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, that is worth $300. $300. It could be worth more, depending on what Nintendo shows and what it actually does. It could be worth more, but if Nintendo is giving it to us for 300, then yeah, I'm satisfied with 300.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be extremely hard to get though.
Mm-hmm.
Like typically when they do these videos where they have these treehouse events or whatever the case may be, they go on sale right after, and then they're sold out within a matter of minutes. So I think it's going to be hard to get for some time, like the Wii was.
Mm-hmm.
So it may take a
Mm-hmm.
little bit.
I know Reggie said that. Was it Reggie or was it Iwata? It was one of them. They were saying that there wasn't going to be a shortage. Um,
Oh, well that's good. It's about darn time.
yeah, they said it wasn't. They was working on when they go into manufacturing. They wanted to where people can just get the system. They didn't have to wait. Like the Wii was.
No
Like
scalping.
the Wii was the same way. Like I think I got a Wii like 3 months after it launched because I forgot to pre-order early, and then when I did pre-order, I was put on the waiting list. So I just so happened like after 3 months of it launch, I just happened to walk in and there was one left, and it was just up for grabs. Whoever wanted it. So that's how I lucked up on
Mm-hmm.
the Wii.
Whoever got it gets it first.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have one other topic, and then if you guys
Mm-hmm.
have anything else y'all would like to discuss, that would be cool too. So, someone had tweeted Phil Spencer stating that they like, backwards compatibility for the 360 titles, and would it ever be possible to have the original Xbox backwards compatibility for the Xbox One? So Phil Spencer basically said that, they haven't ruled it out, but they are not working on it right now, and they'd like to find the time to do it. So what do you guys think about the Xbox One having backwards compatibility to the original Xbox games?
Mm, Sony, you better get on it. Mm. No, because I'm just like, now how is it that they can do backwards compatibility, but yet Sony can't?
Mhm.
I'm just like, really? I mean, no, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy for all the people that have the Xbox and they can finally play their Xbox titles and their 360 titles. Because I mean, hell, was it? I would love to be able to play my three titles on my four or Sony.
Mhm.
Really love that, but I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm happy for everyone else. She was at least they getting some on their end. Mm, you know
Mhm.
how you feel, Dirty?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I never owned the original Xbox, so I mean that that'll make me go out and pick up, some of the good titles that actually
Mm-hmm.
original Xbox. I know the 360 was backwards compatible for the original Xbox, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just one or two games that I picked up, to try it out on the Xbox
Right.
on the 360. But I mean, yeah, if they could do it, I mean, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more in your library. Even though the games are old, still those
Mm-hmm.
are games like I said myself. I never owned original Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I had the PS2. So doing that, you know what I'm saying? People that only had the PlayStation and now has an Xbox One, now they can actually go back and play those maybe some exclusive 360 games that they never played before, and games from the original Xbox. So that's cool. If few of them could do it, I say go ahead and do it because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last video, unboxing.
Man, Sony all kinds of messed up. You can't connect an external hard drive to it. I
This
mean,
this is the most powerful machine on the planet, and I can't put a USB hard drive. You know what I'm saying? But I can do it with the Xbox, which is 900p. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
I can do it that easily. Hell, I could do it with the Wii U, and it's weak as hell.
You can play PC games with Xbox One gamers. So, it's like Sony, knock knock knock, where are you? You know,
Mm-hmm.
they've implemented some games where you could play with, PC and console gamers alike. So, yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I really don't.
This is the type of Sony that I hate when Sony is like booming. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, they done sold have a 40 plus million, and Sony gets in that state when they're in the lead like that, and they get arrogant. I hate that about Sony.
Mm-hmm.
I've been gaming with Sony since PlayStation One,
That used
and
to be my number one. There was
yeah,
nothing. I wouldn't touch a 360 at one point. Now I play more. Well, not lately, but I play more on the Xbox One than I do on the PlayStation 4. I
yeah,
mean, it
because
used to be the other way around.
if you guys ever notice, going back to the Sony PlayStation One, when after the PlayStation One, when Sony started getting ahead and start being the lead console, and like Sony got arrogant, and it's like they don't care anymore. It's like, oh, we make money now. We making millions. Look at the Vita. Look at the PSP. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this stuff. When it starts selling well, Sony just like, oh, whatever, just go out and buy it. They get arrogant. And I still don't understand why this so-called powerful machine, I just can't go and buy me a 4 terabyte hard drive and just hook it up like I could do my
Hmm.
Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I rarely buy games for the PlayStation because I'm tired of deleting games. And then
Hmm.
I want to go back and play that game. I got to sit there and wait till it install again. And so it's like, I just buy it on the Xbox because I just got so much space. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the hell with Sony. I mean, if you can't do that, and then you want to give us an update for HDR, like really, you can give us an
Because
update.
they pushing that stupid VR.
Mm-hmm.
You can give us that, which I'm pretty sure only like maybe 5% of the gamers in YouTube has a HD, has a 4K TV to actually see that shit. But we keep asking you about, can we plug an internal hard drive in the USB? And they still won't get, but they'll give us HDR, which we've never asked for.
I don't care about that. I'm not buying a 4K TV anytime soon because my Samsung Smart TV and my 1080p 3D display works just fine. I'm good. I don't need a 4K TV. I don't need one. So why would I go out and buy one?
Right now, I really don't.
Zach said he's had his Xbox One 2 months and been on it now more than his PlayStation. That's a big statement. It's a very big statement. How one console becomes a paperweight over the other. So.
Yeah, the same way. When I got my Xbox One, it was like I started leaning more towards the Xbox than I would the PlayStation 4. And like I had people on my friends list actually get mad, like, hey, you don't even come on PlayStation no more. You're a fanboy of Microsoft now. I'm like, I'm a fanboy. I'm like, if they got exclusive titles that Sony don't got, what you want me to do? Hope that it plays if I put it in a PlayStation 4? I'm like, idiot.
All right. Do y'all have anything y'all want to add?
Oh, okay. Here's a little heads up to everybody out there who still cares about the amiibos. You can now, they did a whole rare restock where you can get your Sonics, you can get your Mega Mans, your Go Mario's all at your local Best Buy now. So get them while they're hot.
Wow. Okay. So I guess my gold Marios ain't worth squat now.
Cause they got like a giant overhaul.
My gold and my silver Marios ain't worth nothing now.
Basically, because it's like a giant. I'm talking about they did like a giant restock for everyone. I'm like, great day. I saw so many gold Marios. I was like, great day.
It's been in the first place.
So get them while they're hot, people.
Oh, and it's ain't they turning something else into amiibos? What is that game called with the little animals that be running around?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, ain't they turning them into amiibos? Because they was just cards at one time.
No, there's amiibo and amiibo cards for Animal Crossing. What was it? And they still need to basically do they need to come up with the last 3 Smash Brother characters. Here's for that. And then they got these other new Mario, amiibos coming out next month. And I'm like, okay.
Did your game come out yet? The Pokemon Sun and Moon or whatever it is?
That doesn't come out till November.
Okay.
Who was it? Even though basically
I saw people playing it. That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah, no. What was it? No, people were playing the demo where people basically data mined it and found all the sprites to the Pokemon because Game Freak and Nintendo that was stupid enough to leave it up in the demo. So we pretty much know what all the Pokemon are, what all the new Pokemon are, pretty much. And I'm just like,
oh wow.
Yeah, they literally just left it up in the demo for people to data mine. And I'm like, okay, Nintendo, Game Freak, what's wrong here? Like, and people saying like, oh, well, how dare they data mine it? Excuse me, but they downloaded it. Nintendo left it in there. So, what you want people to do? Because I feel like if you download it, then at that point, it's your property. So... and they left it in there. Oh, well.
Well,
that's how it goes.
Speaking of Nintendo, I heard some news. I don't know how true it is, but they were saying with the NX Platinum games, we done heard a couple of games that Nintendo wants to bring to the NX, like, a Splatoon, Smash Brothers, I guess like remakes or whatever.
No, they need to do it. No, they need to do Splatoon 2. Don't be doing no remakes. What? I'm tired of remakes. Look, literally, I'm sorry, but like, Can I go on a little mini rant here for a second?
Go
I am
ahead.
sick and tired of literally hearing three words: reboot, remake, hey, and remaster. I'm
Remaster.
sick. I'm sick of those three words because it just seems like we're living in the age now where it's like we have no more creativity and all it is reboot, reboot, or remaster, remake. I'm like, can we just, not remake this and just come out with something different? We ain't got no more ideas
Miss
now.
K
What's
said
going
lazy
on?
developers.
Basically. They're lazy as hell. Okay, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it because that's literally the age that we're living in now. No creativity whatsoever. Like y'all want some creativity? Bring me up on that. I'll bring y'all some creativity. Some.
But you know what? You also gotta not just developers, but you also gotta blame a lot of these gamers, especially on
That's hearing about the shit.
these people on YouTube. I don't know if they play games or not because it's like they will find anything about any game that's coming out to say, it's garbage or I'm not buying it. It's like these these people on YouTube do not play games. They don't. And it's just so many genres that I wish can come back. Like we had like in the PS1 and 64 days, the GameCube and PS2 day. Like we had variety of games that you could choose from, and nobody was harping about, oh, I'm not buying that day one. It's going to be garbage or blah blah blah. Like people went out and like we brought games and we enjoyed it. If it was a shitty game, it was a shitty game. You just know not to buy the sequel, or if it didn't sell well, it's a sequel for it. But it's like it's so many good games that they can actually be making sequels for this generation, but they know that these gamers are not going to buy it. They know because if it's not Call of Duty, if it's not a game like Devil May Cry, if it don't have blood in it or decapitation, nobody wants to play it. And that's why keep recycling us the same games over and over. Like when you play the game, you're like, man, this game seems familiar. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4.
It's just
They
what they
just
say. It's the same
recycle.
game. It's just the same game with a different look.
Right now,
And
what was
sometimes the
the
different look is just that they added a couple tree. He's somewhere different.
Oh, Miss K, your hair on fleek, Dre.
Thank you. Ooh, but it's not the truth though. It's like literally, it's no freaking different. It's the same formula, and I'm just like, come on now. Oh, give me some variety or some. I don't know. I just, like you said, people just don't want to buy stuff. And then what's even worse is that people then go crazy for all this reboot, remastered, and remake crap. And I'm just like, y'all just giving them more reason just to remake crap. You know that, right? You ain't helping
Uh,
the case.
$15. Did not pay
Huh?
full price for this. $15 is why I got it.
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
didn't get that at full price.
No, sir. Sorry.
thing?
That's was it no, and that's fine if you get it on. If you get it on discount, you did it on discount because at that point when it's on discount, they've already made their money and they don't care no more. But
Yep.
still, but they know people will sit here and go out and pay full price for all this remake and reboot and remake crap. They know it,
But I'm just I'm
and that's
just
what do it.
I'm just hoping it's true with Nintendo and Platinum Games. You know how Nintendo made the deal with Platinum Games to fund Bayonetta 2 because nobody else wanted it. So that was exclusive to the Wii U. Now it looks like another game called Vanquish. If anybody remember that game on the 360 and PS3, to me that game was awesome. It was a third-person shooter. It felt more like a Eastern title because I mean Platinum they are Asian, so it kind of felt that way like with the characters and everything. But the game was awesome. You had big giant bosses. The main character that you play had this like this suit on that he have, and he can do so many multiple things and pick up different guns and upgrade your guns and so many types of enemies on the board. But you also had help as well. And it seemed like, from what I hear, that Nintendo want Platinum Games to actually make a sequel to Vanquish. So they want them to make Vanquish 2 and go back and redo Vanquish 1 to bring it to the NX so we can have it just like we did with Bayonetta 1 and
That would
Bayonetta.
be cool.
Ooh.
Miss K said Vanquish was lit.
Yes.
Lit, y'all.
So for what I'm hearing now with the games, they said Nintendo wants to bring from the Wii U to the NX. Like I said, the Smash Brothers 4, Splatoon. They also want to bring back Bayonetta 1 and 2. And I think from what the guy was saying, it sounded like Bayonetta 1 and 2, Vanquish 1 and 2 will come like a pack together. That's what it kind of seemed like he was saying. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Had those big titles. And also the Wonderful 101. Nintendo want them to do Wonderful 101 also, which I really enjoyed. I actually enjoyed that game. I brought that game over Grand Theft Auto 5. And a lot of people's like, why did you buy that game and not Grand Theft Auto 5? Because I'm like, what's new in Grand Theft Auto 5 that you've never done before in any Grand Theft Auto? Oh, thank you. So that's why I got the Wonderful 101, because it was something new, unique, and something different that I wasn't getting from any other console. So that's why I brought that game over Grand Theft Auto 5, because I'm like, the only thing Grand Theft Auto 5 you're going to do is like you did in the other Grand Theft Autos. Steal cars, run people over, shoot people, evade the police, do missions. There's nothing different. The only thing you got different was the visual. That's it. So it's like, I'd rather take this game right here that's doing something totally different in gameplay-wise and looking at an upscale, visual game. So
Miss K said Red Faction Armageddon was a dope game too.
yes. Yep.
Oh, there's like a couple games.
Red Faction. They did bring that back for the 360. Now, when they get back this generation, I doubt it, because I don't know how well the game sold, but I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, so was it? Like I said, you know me. I want now. Mind you, there's also a rumor that they're probably going to do like an HD remake, because we're living in the remake season. Then of was it Super Mario Sunshine for the NX, and I'm just like, please let that be true, because I freaking love Super Mario Sunshine. And then there was
You was just fussing about the remakes, and you gonna buy Mario Sunshine.
I'm a part of the problem. Leave me alone.
Yes, Dre. Yes.
But still though, and then like, what was it? Shoot, and I'm just like, they need to also do Luigi's Mansion. I'm just like, please do Luigi's Mansion.
Well, they already said that Luigi's Mansion for the NX is actually going to be Luigi's Mansion 3. It's going to be a new.
That sounds like that would be fun. That would be fun.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. Yes.
And also the lady on, I just started following her, Emily Rogers. She's been tweeting out a lot of stuff about the NX. She knows a lot of people in the industry, and she was saying that the next Mario game, I guess it's supposed to be launching with it. She said this Mario is going to be something different than what we played. She was like, it's going to be different from the 3D Mario from the Wii U, and what is the other Mario? The new Super Mario Brothers we got on the Wii U, which was
okay. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not trying to be mean, but until I see it, I won't believe it till I see it. Because they have beaten to Mario to death. And I'm just like, I'm tired of that little Italian man. I'm sick of him.
Mr. Plummer.
That little plumber, I'm
He'll
sick
come
of
and
him.
unclog your pipes.
No, I'm sick of it. Like, she says it's gonna be different. Oh, what's gonna happen this time? He's not gonna save Peach. What? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. To me, just Mario's just a dead concept to me. But that's just me though. Cool.
I just want the NX to come out with some information so I
Hmm.
could just go ahead and pre-order it and
Thank you.
just give me some good games. You know what I'm saying?
Just give me a name, okay? Just give me a name.
This case stupid. She said she said Mario gets a peach booty. You're a mess.
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just like, look, just give me a name at this point. Give me something. I don't know. Give me a silhouette, like a teaser or something.
Yeah,
I
they
hope
got
that their marketing strategy is going to be a lot better
Oh
than
yes,
with the
let's
Wii
hope.
U
We
because
can only hope.
you know
Okay.
they need to really pull people in to let us
Mm-hmm.
know what this console is going to offer, and they need to give
Mm-hmm.
us the things that we've been wanting in their console. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we need to be able
Mm-hmm.
to chat. We want to be able to live stream. You know, we want to be able to do all these different things that we can do on our consoles. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, those are some things that they've been lacking, you know, with
For
this, you know,
years.
family oriented consoles or whatnot. But they need to understand they've got
The families are not gaming
well,
anymore. I mean, let's
they've
get
got adults that are
mm-hmm.
into their consoles as well, so they
More.
need
Well,
to accommodate for us as adults because we
well,
like to play Nintendo games too. You
well.
know,
To be
so
fair, we're the ones that grew up on them. I mean,
exactly,
if you look at
we
it
have to
nowadays,
evolve.
I'm not trying to be mean, but like I feel like the majority of Nintendo fans that I meet or the people who actually like Nintendo are people over the age of 18 or even 20. I don't hear a lot of like little kids that like Nintendo. Like when I think of like my little cousins and nieces and my nieces and my nephew, they don't play Nintendo. They're just like Pokemon. Ew. Ooh, they're like Mario. Ooh, like was like Dirty said, they're playing Call of Duty and Battlefield and Grand Theft Auto. No hell, that's what they like. Them was it kids
Well, it's
like that,
probably because they weren't
or they're playing
introduced
Minecraft.
to it. They weren't introduced to playing,
No,
you know, the little Nintendo games. They want to play what their
no.
friends are playing.
Yeah, they was it is
right.
either Grand Theft Auto, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Minecraft, have all that stuff. They're not
Hmm.
playing Nintendo. We're the ones that play Nintendo. So I feel like at some point Nintendo needs to wake up and realize that look, your market is us.
Hmm.
I feel like that's where the majority of the market is gonna be is in the adults. You know, yes, the kids. I understand y'all do stuff for the kids. Y'all do a couple things for the kids, but the adults is basically where it's at. I mean, let's get real. We're gonna be the main ones buying your products. I
Hmm.
hate to say it. I really do.
Zach said that he hoped they bring those features and also don't
Mhm.
be flagging down people videos. Nintendo, y'all need to stop.
Yes, you do.
Like seriously, stop flagging down people videos who are enjoying playing your games. It's free
Right?
publicity. Stop it.
I know. Like they are famous for just flagging down people's videos. It's like you can't enjoy nothing. And the only way you don't get flagged, it seems like, is like if you're a Nintendo ambassador or something. So that's the only way you get any form of protection from Nintendo is that you have to be an ambassador. Because if you're not an ambassador, then you have no protection whatsoever. And I'm just like, that's just some bull. Bull.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's
Zach
some
said to
bull.
even make two consoles, one for kids and one for adults.
Good, right? Or right? I mean, hell, like I said, they can still do games for kids, but cater to us, the adults. You know, we're the main ones that are basically playing and stuff. Like I said, kids are not interested.
I think
They're
what
not. And like you,
I think what Nintendo needs is, and since they didn't have it for the Wii U, they just need third party. You know what I'm saying? For
mhm,
the adult games. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call Nintendo first party games kitty, then just call them kitty. But Nintendo needs third party. They can't do it
mm-mm,
without third party, and we've seen that with the Wii U. So if they can get third party, and we can get those, Grand Theft Autos, we can get those Dragon Age, we can get those
mhm,
Mafias and stuff like that, then the NX will be,
mhm,
it'll make a buzz, and younger kids
mhm.
will actually know what Nintendo is.
Oh
Like,
yeah, Right, because like what was it? It was just like basically like my cousin, he was asking me about the Wii U, and you want to know what game made him actually talk about the Wii U? Splatoon,
Mm.
because it's a shooter type game.
Splatoon's a good game though.
I know, and listen, people want to sit there and talk about basically, oh, it's a kiddie game. Let me just say this right now: when you get in that multiplayer and you in that 4v4, there ain't no kids on there. Okay, there's some
There's no kids.
wrong, shady ass adults who will kill your ass for no good reason and will cheat you. Who out of your special? There ain't no kids on that field. Okay, like I said, there's some shady ass squids up in there. That's what's up on them fields. Anywho, I'm sorry, I had to.
All right. Anybody got anything else they want to discuss?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, then I guess we're gonna call it a night, peoples.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say we had a good podcast. It's been a while. It's been at least a month. So as long as there are topics to discuss, we will have podcasts. So we're gonna have everyone do their outros, and we'll just call the podcast here. Thank you to all who have joined us throughout our live stream. Thank you to all who will watch this video in the future, who are watching it now. So thank you, Miss K. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Work Birdie. And those are the three that I know of, right off the bat. Thank you, Meek, for stopping through. And we are going to, again, do our outros, and then we'll call it a night. So we'll start in the opposite direction with Jeray. Let everybody know where you are and where they can find you.
Listen, as always, y'all, this is Dre, aka UAC91. You can find me on social media, spelled UAC91, same way it's spelled on YouTube. If they say it's been fun, as always, Lynn, thank you for having me. It's been lit, y'all. Oh, and it's time, y'all. We outie 5,000.
Last but not least, we have Dirty, the old Dirty 33. Let everybody know who you are, where they can find you. Dirty? Can't nobody hear you, Dirty?
We having technical
How
difficulties.
all of a sudden he conk out at the end of the podcast?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
because it like froze. I don't know why it just froze.
Thanks, Zach.
Like I said, this is Dirty.
Thanks, Miss K.
You can get me on my gaming channel. 3. Hopefully we could be back maybe tomorrow or Friday. If this really is Nintendo giving us some type of information, maybe we could do another podcast. And
we showing up will.
Once we get this NX news.
So hopefully it is either tomorrow or Friday. Hopefully Nintendo come out with some type of information so we can settle down at ease.
Yeah, right. Let everybody prepare. Get everybody hyped.
Yeah, because March is right around the corner.
Thank you. They should have been to say something about the NX.
Because we're halfway through October and we only got like 2 months left. 4 months left and the year's over. So.
All right. So again, thank you all for watching this podcast. We greatly appreciate every last one of you. And so I will leave links in the description to everyone's, everyone. It's only 2 people. 2. I will leave links in the description to those that are here on the cast. And if you are not currently a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos coming here in the near future. This is Lynn, aka iPod 1 Reviewer. Until next time, guys, take care, be safe, love one another. We are out.
Give me more info, Nintendo.